Hey, how we doing today? What's up? Angry Bee, Best Dinosaurus, Slag Pit, good to see y'all. Hope you're doing well today. Got a little bit, something a little different today. Gonna start out with some art. Some photoshopping. This is what I do with my day job. Sometimes while Penta's modding, this is what I'm doing. So, the company that I own is called Splendid Beast. You can check out my website there if you like. Make paintings of pets. Anything from photo recreation to anything you can think of. My dog is a Jedi. My dog flying a plane, driving a car, on a motorcycle, juggling in the circus, etc. Basically anything you can think of, we can Photoshop it and then paint it. So I'm going to do a little bit of that today because I have a few orders to catch up on, and I thought it might be fun to stream it. And they're all pretty easy too, so fuck it. I do have a designer that I give the harder stuff to. But these are all pretty easy, so I should be able to handle them. One might be a little difficult because the pictures I got are not very good. I just got some more. Looks like these might work. Alright. Well, let's just get right into it, huh? Photoshop. Pull up what the customer wanted for this one. Painting of our cat. Want the background to be a grassy field dotted with wildflowers and a blue sky. No collar. Grassy field dotted with wildflowers, blue sky. Pretty easy. And they included a picture of what they want. Alright, even easier. Couldn't remember what size I'd make these in. I always make them bigger anyway. Huh, why isn't it showing? It's not showing the right thing. Why can OBS not capture this? The fuck? What the hell? You can't see it. Like, I have a canvas right here. but it's not showing on OBS. One sec. Hey Domo. Hope you're doing well today. Photoshop 2. Capture specific window. Photoshop. Well, why isn't that showing? Hello? Hey Mac. Hope you're doing well today. Need winter ASAP. Hate summer. I don't mind them. I just get sick of the weather after a while. Why is this not capturing? It's gonna be real annoying if I have to do like a display capture, which I really don't want to do. I do not want to fucking do that. The fuck? Why is this not working? This one should be working, but it's not showing the active canvas area. Okay, this is a known issue. Try changing your capture method in window capture source to Windows Graphics Capture. Okay. What? Oh! Haha! Hey, there it is. Neat. Now you can actually see me Photoshop stuff. Okay, glad I figured that out. Alright. So what was it? Grassy field, wildflowers, blue sky. And they included this picture. So we can do something cheeky like this. One of my new favorite features in Photoshop. Cut off those black edges. Called Adobe Firefly. So basically what you do that's good. Go like, let's select that. Let's contract it a few pixels so it has room to mesh together. Let's say 10. Invert it. So now the empty area plus a little bit is selected. And we're going to use the one of the new... Okay, it's not capturing that for some reason. There's a little window right here It's not getting picked up. One sec. It's gonna do anything? No. Well, that's weird. Well, doesn't really matter. You can see the good part. There's a little window here that says, has the new Adobe Firefly features, and I'm going to use generative fill. And I guess we'll just say exactly what the customer said. Grassy field, wildflowers, blue sky. Generate. It's not showing all the everything that's going on, but there's a bar that's filling up right here. Hey Tchaikovsky, how you doing? Bam, look at that. What you creating? I am creating some pet portraits for my company called Splendid Beast. Check out the website there if you like. Damn, that hate the controls in this version of Photoshop. I need to remap them. Actually, if I can do that right now. Hate how they change these all the time. They go in here and change it all back. I don't even know where zoom would be. Image? View. Generative Photoshop looks fun. It's a lot of fun. I would highly recommend it. Here we go. Why would they change that? Control plus plus? I mean, no. Control plus... Okay, I'm trying to... Okay, that's really obnoxious. I only need the generative one for this anyway, so we're gonna switch to regular Photoshop after this. But yeah, that's what this does. It based on either reading the content of the picture you're using, plus your prompts that you give it, and it gives you 3 options to choose from too. For each one. Just be like, oh, actually I like this one better, I like that one better. Probably the first one's pretty good. That's almost flawless. And you know, it's like, you zoom way in, you can kind of see, but even then, like that's pretty fucking good. I don't know what's going on right there. But luckily, we're in Photoshop. Where the hell is that? We just go like, save that just in case. Rasterize. And we just go like, wait, what? Oh. Wait, that's part of the original picture? What the fuck is that? That must have just been something that was in the picture the customer sent me. Well, either way. Now it's gone. Photoshop is magic. Can't even see it. Maybe a little bit. Okay. I wanted their cat just sitting in the wildflowers facing forward without the collar. So we got this picture. Kitty cat. Oh, actually, let's test this out. Select subject. See how well it does. Pretty good. Pretty fucking good considering the blending of the colors here. Just a little bit on the head, but that's about it. This is definitely getting way better at this shit. Hard to see. Yeah, it looks pretty good otherwise. It's a good outline. Can't tell if that... Okay, I'm pretty sure the ear is colored there. It doesn't actually go in like that. Like, I'm pretty sure it's black right there on the edge. Pretty sure. Sure the customer will tell me if I got the ear wrong. And now we mask it. Smart radius. Let's see. Ah. Ah. Change this shit too, huh? Fine edge. There we go. Kind of wish I could see it. I don't know why I can't. I wish they would just update regular Photoshop already, so I could have all my my preferences in it. Because I'm using the beta version of Photoshop right now. This is the only way I can get the generative stuff. Oh, head still doesn't look right. Is that right? Oh no, it does go up, doesn't it? Yeah, it's just a different lighting. I was gonna say, that's a weird shaped cat head. That probably makes more sense. Yeah, that looks better. A little bit smaller. Like right here we can get some of these flowers to put in front of him, or her rather. I think that looks good. Get a nice sharp edge on there. Blend it in a bit. We just need to decide how big we want the cat. Looks like a gigantic cat right now, like this. Maybe like... Well, actually maybe we can do like this. And then, I'll zoom the whole thing in a little bit. I like the cat's head being against the sky. Try to just hide some of this shit in. Okay, god damn it. Oh my god, I hate the controls in this version of Photoshop so much. Dog, I can't even click stuff. Just a regular left click is what changes layers. Why? Why would they do that? Why the fuck would they do that? Whoever made that decision should be fucking fired, actually. You have no idea what you're doing with Photoshop, and you just pissed me off. Stupid, dumbass developer, dumb bitch fucker. Fucking with my controls. Every version of Photoshop. Oh, you have to redo all your controls. Fuck you. All those preferences you had? Hey, they're gone. I'm just a little bitter about it. See, I can't even grab the right one. How the hell? I have to use fucking arrow keys to move it out of the way? Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Clean it up a bit. Get this last one in there. Covering up the tail. So she's sitting amongst the flowers. Oh, that was... shit, that was the wrong one. Removing area. You can't see the loading box. I used the remove tool instead of the spot healing tool. Another new one. But it does good work. Look at that. Fucking actually crazy. But usually spot healing kind of does the same thing. Pretty close. I'll just stamp in some of those. That looks good. Kitty. All right. And now for... I should probably save it. Good, you can't actually see this window. Or 2 cat in there with grass and wildflowers outside. Cat in grass and wildflowers outside. Okay. Cool. Boost art supply cat. How's it going, Danny? So for this part, use the smudge tool. Go to like 2 pixels. And lower the strength a bit, like 54. That's a little low. 59. And now we just fluff up the cat. Hide all those weird edges and shit from cutting it out of the other picture. Sometimes a little bit of reshaping needs to be done, like right here. A lot of hard edges you can just instantly blend in. Lower it a bit over here since it's right against the sky, makes it a little more obvious. Just a little fluff up. Not a very long furred cat, so it doesn't gotta be super furry. Those are especially annoying. It's like a really long-haired cat, and I have to cut it out, and Photoshop just cuts off like most of the hair, so I have to just kind of like smudge it all back in myself. Like this. Just noticed this in the background. Get rid of that, because it looks like I messed up. Instead of it just being a plant in the background. Fluff, fluff, fluff. Fluffing up the cats. Fluff, fluff, fluff. Probably not super necessary to do this step usually, but I like to just to make the mock-ups look better for the customer. And our painters will usually go by the amount of fluffiness on there and try to paint it in as best they can. But usually, you know, really small details like this don't quite make it to paint. Whiskers and stuff does, but like the very fine fur edges sometimes don't, unless it's like a very fuzzy cat or a very fuzzy animal. Do animal portraits? Yep. This will eventually become a painting. Not painted by me, I have a very talented team of artists based out of Xiamen in China. Very nice people. I've worked with them for years. We've had artists in China, in France, Taiwan, United States, of course. Kind of all over. Philippines. And we can ship anywhere in the world. Anywhere you can receive mail. Probably should have done this first. Okay. Didn't even do anything. Do a little bit. Kind of do the same thing as I did with the fur to the flowers here. Just a little bit, just to kind of like get rid of that hard edge along some spots of it. Make it look a little bit more natural, blend it in. Don't really have to do too much here. This is just wildflowers. Don't really need to look perfect or anything. That's a little too dark. Alright. Kitty cat. Oh, they didn't want the collar. Kitty cat, no collar. Actually, let's try this. I do like having the neckline there. It looks a little bit better. Let's get rid of that dark part. Fluff up this area a bit. Perfect. And now for some whiskers. Because Photoshop is really bad at saving those. And let me open a picture of the cat. Let's see. Half of them are already there, luckily, so only gotta do the other half. Turn on some smoothing so it's a little easier. Just goes like that. And space those right. That was way too low. It's more like right there. Okay, that's better. And this part there. Alright. Looks good, right? Nope, needs to be cleaned up a bit. So, because it looks bad with these hard edges there, just get a little bit off the end there, soften them up, but it actually looks like the end of cat whiskers. This step is mostly just for customers, because it still gets painted correctly. But this way it actually looks, you know, good. And it's a little too white. Let's make the opacity down a bit, maybe. Not even. Probably just the color. Just go like that. Well, now I can't even see. God damn it. Maybe I should have gone a little thicker on the whiskers. Alright, retry. Do 2 pixel. Yeah, that looks about right, actually. Okay. Still pretty tough to see, but... that's better. Cool. Last touch. Just a little bit brighter eye reflection, and we'll add one to the other eye. There we go. Cute kitty. Kitty pet pet. All right. One down. And now I can switch to regular Photoshop. Be a lot easier to control. But yeah, that's the process. After that, I upload it to my website. It'll email it off to the customer. They'll either click approve or request edits in the email. If it's approved, it gets put into queue to be painted. If they want edits, I'll get a little email saying what they want, and I do it and send off another until they're happy. Got next? Lord Nelson. And see some of the other stuff I've been working on. Spoiling my my bid alert. Here it is. Nelson. That's 3, 6, 7, 5. Nelson. Cat. Another cat. Alright. Oh god, so much better. I can control my fucking movements. There we go. Let's see. Need to look at some pictures, see what works best. Probably that one. That looks pretty good. Very small picture though. Fortunately, I have purchased an application called Topaz Gigapixel AI, which uses AI to upscale pictures. And I have frequently been doing that with customer pictures that are garbage and way too low resolution to use, turning them into something that's awesome and very useful. I'm just gonna go ahead and crop out the stuff we don't need. I'll throw that into Gigapixel AI. Let's see. Oh, not that one. High quality? No. Standard? Ugh. Oh, res? There we go. That's 2 watts. Let's make it 3 times bigger. Not 23. I know you can't see this, sorry. Only takes a couple seconds, so I didn't want to make a new source for it and all that shit. And it's already done. And we have a nice high-res kitty. And what do we need? Pretty much just the head. I'm gonna have to redo the whiskers, probably. Of course, the orange cat is sitting a little bit onto the orange floor there. Oh, Photoshop still got it. Alright. Damn it. I want to get this little bit here. Come on. Come on. Clean that up. What is this? It's clearly... good enough. I don't know what that is. Dog, come on. What is going on with this fucking ear? He's like selecting shit like this. I'm not even gonna bother with that. Just get the head here. Probably gonna have to redraw the whiskers. But I'll see if I can get them in here. Might be able to, they're pretty well defined. Oh. That's stupid. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Sometimes the whiskers work really well, sometimes it doesn't. without the ears. See what the customer wants. I guess I could do a version of each. Alright, so for this, since I just masked off the top of the part of the head, we'll do the smudging technique we did for the fur in the mask. Fan that out a little bit. The nice part about doing it this way is because it's a mask, you're not actually smudging over any part of the cat, so you can just kind of go wild. Switch back to the actual picture of the cat now, because now I am working on the fur. Making it nice and short, because it's not a very fuzzy cat. Pretty much just enough to blend it into the background, so it's not that hard edge there. Hey Moth, you want to get one of these with your dog? Yeah, just let me know. I will hook you up. Check out my website there. Send an email if you're interested. Could also do probably just price them out live too, if anyone was so inclined. Let's see. Might cut this back a little bit further. That looks good. Add in the whiskers here in a sec. They're not just cut off there. I am gonna get this right one of these days. This is just, maybe my glasses need to be adjusted. That might be the issue. It's only on my left side that's killing me. Alright, nice and fuzzy. Get some whiskers in here. Perfect. bit of smoothing. Bigger whisker too. Okay, maybe not that big. Two just didn't look right. Short one. Another long boy. Alright. And the other side. Boy, got some whiskers. They're perfect, right? The fuck is this? Got a lot of weird music in this playlist. Alright, clean up the whiskers. Almost perfect. Perfect. Give his eyes a little bit of shine. A little bit smoother. It a little bit. And fix up those little spots in the eyes that are there. Little reflections or whatever. Well, that didn't work. Let's try using the remove tool. See how that does it. I don't use that one very much. The new one. Removing area. Loading box. Alright, looks like it works. Okay. Now... Now we do one with the ears. I don't really... I never really understood this. Like, I get this request a lot for the Lord Nelson, what this design is named. Ah, fuck. There, I'll just do that. But frequently people ask that they want to see the ears like this. Which, I mean, that's fine. It just looks like the hat is, like, floating there or something, I don't know. Like, this is, one of the examples I keep in here. That might be a little big, actually, now that I... look at it. Oh, that's better. That's... Do a little emergency surgery here. It really helps with it looking like he's wearing a hat. That looks a lot better. God, I hope they go for this one. Looks so much better. Let's see that. God, I don't know why that's so loud. Now we do the ear version. That's... fluff this one up a bit. The edges are kind of weird looking. Not very fluffy like a kitty cat. Don't do too much to the ears usually, unless it's a particularly fluffy cat. Alright, and version 2 with the ears out. Which I really hope they don't go for, but sometimes people do. Done. What do we got next? Easy one. Photo to painting recreation. All I really need to do is resize it. And by that I mean upscale it. This is a very small picture. Thank God for this upscaler. God damn. It has saved my ass so many times. Ugh. Just like, God, this low-res upscaler is just so good. It adds so much detail to this dog, it's crazy. Hey Bob Ross. Moto, good to see you. Yeah, I got a little art stream. Doing my, my real job. There we go. Barely even need to cut anything off. Eyeballing it. Maybe like that. Not really anything to even clean up or anything. Jesus. Fucking really know what that is, so I'll just get rid of that. Not part of the collar. Couple little spots. Like, by their eyes, I can't really tell if it's like tear stains or if that's just the fur color. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. That looks fine. Good looking pup. And that one's done because it's a photo to painting recreation, so very little needs to be done with those. Sometimes just some touch-ups, some color enhancing. Dog laying in grass. Y'all excited for the finale today? The finals? Monopoly? gonna be a good one. It even already has the eye shine. Don't even gotta add that. No. Team Tits 2 OP. Set it for Cookie Clicker? Oh god, he got me back into that shit. Ugh. I don't remember when that started. I think I might have been in high school. Like, Cookie Clicker's very, very old school. But I remember way back, like, I was into that shit. There was like a dozen achievements. There's like 500-600 or something. Didn't even know it was on Steam. Those guys, that was smart of them. After it ends, what else is he gonna play? Wild RP. At least that's the plan. Oh boy. Excuse me. Chat! We're only 5 subs away from a mod chat leak. Should we get some art stream mod chat leaks? Okay, this next one might be a little difficult. So let's see. Sometimes I have a little trouble with this one. Very much depends on the quality of pictures sent to me. Two dogs. Wild RP into fucker RP? Hell yeah. This one's definitely one of our better ones, the Step Brothers picture. But obviously requires a bit more work. Typically something I do, find it, is I'll pull up an old one and kind of copy over some of the changes that I made. Because that makes that part go a lot faster. I don't know what the last one was. Oh, excuse me. I'm very yawny today. Oh, I don't know if we've been done one this year. Definitely one of my favorite ones, though. They always come out looking so good. And sometimes people will, like, put themselves in there with their dog or something, so it's like one person and one dog. Those are always good. What is this? Maybe 2 dogs. Oh, I'm looking through search results right now. Let's see. Because sometimes the pause especially can be really annoying. So if I can, I like to just kind of reuse pause from other ones that I've already done. They just look exactly the same. And these look like... What kind of dog is this? These kind of look like greyhounds, I think. Yeah, these are definitely greyhounds. I don't know if I've ever done greyhounds with this before. Definitely distinct looking paws there. Let's see. Here's one of the ones with an owner. It turned out really well. surely there's one here I could use that has the right kind of paws. Didn't really get great pictures of this dog. Most of these pups are too fuzzy. Greyhound paws are not very fuzzy. Might not be able to copy anything over on this one. Except for the costume, which I definitely will. There's usually like spots right in here and under the paws and stuff I have to just keep copying over and over and over. Just to cover up the human hand part. Fuck, I split this one up a bunch, didn't I? Alright, I'll take those. Let's see. Okay. Good enough there. Alright. Let's go through the pictures they sent. Not a great one, but can be done. Not a great one. Not usable. A little blurry, but probably can use that one. Wrong angle. Dog is asleep. Man, they really didn't understand what I said. Clear high-res front-facing pictures. And there's like, sent me pictures of the dog specifically from the side. Or asleep. Like, yeah, cute picture of your dog, but like I can't really use that. Alright, this one looks pretty good. I think we can use that one. Puppy dog! Probably just copy the ear over, so it's like mirrored. Have to get the neck area from another picture, I think. Collars are all in the way. Let's see. Puppy's mouth, obviously. Please include that. Nope. A little tough to get this bit here. I can't tell. I cannot tell right here what part is the ear and what part is the background. I think that's included, right? Tell me if I get this right. Yeah, I mean, it goes along... So it either goes along like this or it cuts up in here. Is it like this? Is the ear like that? Can anybody confirm? Or does it include this bit here? I cannot fucking tell. Looks like it cuts up. Yeah, this does look more green. Suppose I could that's all like green, brown, and then it cuts into the different color. Okay. I think that's right. Get every bit of the ear there. It's not like this spot at all. Round this out a little bit. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Got some extra shit down here. Get rid of that. Alright. Smart radius. Ooh. Maybe just one. Maybe not even any. Just like ignore that part. There, done. I actually need to check my email quick. See if I got an email back from that person, from that customer with more pictures, because I needed more. Oh, she did. Nice. Wow, dog, these are not great pictures for this. Man, I really can't be more clear with people with the kind of pictures that I need to do these, and they just will not send them sometimes. I think I can make this work, though. I think that one might work. No, actually, yeah, that should work. I can just turn him a bit. Because he's already sitting at an angle. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. Try sending them an example picture. In the links, they're the emails that I send them, there's like a link that shows the kind of pictures that we need in every single one, so I can't really be more clear about what we need there. They have all the information. But, you know, sometimes it's just not possible. Sometimes the pet is passed or whatever. I don't normally like to pry too much for extra pictures just in case of that, so I'll ask for more, and if they have more, that's great. If not, I don't really press it. Send me damages of your car and other pictures that we can see. Up close pictures of scratches only. Pretty much. A little bit smaller on the head there. What I do like about these dogs is their super fucking long faces, so I don't have to worry about covering up any of this shit. I just need a little bit of neck to fill in here. A good size. Right there. edge on it. Yeah, for anyone that does Photoshop work of any kind where you have to select something and you cut it out and you have like a transparent background or whatever, and you know how there's sometimes like a border around it, like you can see like a dark border around this. Usually on some things there's like a white border when you cut stuff out. This is the huge Photoshop tip right here. Select that layer you want to get rid of that border on. Go to Layer, Matting, Defringe. These both work as well, depending on the color of the content. But Defringe, usually just 1 pixel. Bam, it's gone. Look at that. Poof. 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 Bam. It's gone. It's back. It's gone. Makes just makes shit look so much better. Like, damn, like look at that. It's just it's a huge difference for blending. So yeah. Learn a little bit of Photoshop secrets today. A bit of color there. Kind of washed out. Yeah, it's an outside picture. In fact, might even add a little color. A teeny tiny bit. The yellow. Yeah. But not in the eyes. Want those to stay looking how they should. Or the tongue. Still seems a bit bright? Yeah, probably. I think you're right. Those, one of these. Do that. Get rid of that ear. And paint back in this one. Ta-da! Lighting's 90% of it? Yeah. I have to do a lot of lighting shit sometimes. Okay. Alright. Now we got one nice little layer of the dog's head, and all the saved pieces right here. That's something I learned a long time ago working on these. Whenever I make a change to the pet, save a backup right before you do it. So I have like a backup of every step, in case the customer's like, actually, I don't want this. It'll save me from having to do the entire thing over again. Need some fur. The dog's neck there. Looks like the dog is wearing a collar in every single photo, so that kind of sucks. I'll probably use this bit though. Man, maybe even go a little darker? Guess that's in a shadow. Probably go lighter. Smidgen. Not like I really need much here anyway. There, perfect. Covering up most of it anyway. I'll go just a little bit darker too. There we go. There. It's looking good so far. The paws are really the annoying part. That's the most annoying part. I'd never done paws like this, so I can't copy and paste any old ones. Unfortunately. Really wish I could, because I like doing that. It saves a lot of time. Let's see. Did I get any photos with the paws that I can actually fucking use? Oh, I did. Okay, that's a good one. What's it? Puppy dog. Yeah, that should work. Try to get the claws. Declaw the poor thing. God, fucking menu. You can't see it, but there's a in this new version of Photoshop, there's a floating menu. I'm holding it now. Can't see it for whatever reason. But anytime I select something, it just like brings it up super close and like covers up part of the shit that I'm trying to work on. Really obnoxious sometimes. Wish you were proficient in Photoshop so you could do this kind of thing. Look, it just takes time and a lot of Googling for YouTube videos. Like, when I started out, I had no idea what I was doing at all. I just found a subreddit on Reddit called Photoshop Battles, and I thought it was one of the funniest things. So I just started photoshopping random stuff there. Eventually did it enough, became a mod there. Yes, I was a Reddit mod. And then, to my fellow mods, I would always say stuff like, or things like, man, it'd be nice if we could do this for a living, you know? Editing funny pictures of cats and dogs and whatnot. And then one day somebody reached out asking if we wanted to be paid for doing similar work like this on a, you know, like a mock-up to mock-up basis, you know, like $10 for this one, $20 for this one, etc. And they remembered what I said, and referred him to me, and that's how I got the job. Yada yada yada. I bought the whole thing. So now it's all mine. There's a few extra steps in there, but I own the company now. But basically, when I started out with the Photoshop stuff, I was working nights at a hotel. So that gave me a lot of free time to just kind of teach myself how to use Photoshop and get all these skills that I now have. But I will say, probably a good 85-90% of it was Googling Photoshop, how to do whatever I'm trying to do. And that's how I learned how to do most of those things. Doesn't have a pin or anchor? I don't know. It's something new that they added. Probably is just some setting somewhere. Thanks, Aaron, for the books. Use GIMP and has that floating menu shit too. Yeah. It's brand new, so I don't know if they're gonna keep it or not. Is Photoshop subscription based? Yeah, the cloud one is. I don't know if they sell it straight up anymore. Like that subreddit? Yeah, it's a good one. Well, it still is a good one. I just don't mod it anymore. Actively. I'm still listed as a mod. I just don't do anything. Congrats, that's cool. Yeah, it's worked out really well for me. Got very, very lucky. Was it a hostile takeover like Mutiny and you made the previous owner walk the plank? Sorta. The guy that hired me was already in the process of selling the business to someone else, so the someone else became my new boss. And he, over the course of a couple of years, was buying, you know, the equity. And it got to a point where he was paying for, like, some... We could pay for more equity, or we could pay for some ads for, like, the holiday season. And I was just like, well, why don't I just buy the rest of the company, and then we can focus more on ads. So he was like, sure, do that. So I bought the rest of the company. It was like 15% or something. And then I started... my boss at the time started focusing more on his other company, his other website, and suggested the idea of selling the rest of the company to me, to which I was like, fuck yes. And because we'd worked together for so long, had a good relationship, and so forth, he gave me a very, very reasonable offer for a price, and I accepted. And here we go, CEO Shappy. Now I do this working from home, or wherever I have a computer and an internet connection. It is pretty nice. Watching really bad audio videos from 2008 telling you how to do Photoshop. Yeah. I reacted with hype. Hell yes. This is quite hype. This is your main job? Basically. Basically. I feel like the dog looks too yellow now. Or maybe these are just too washed out. I think his paws are washed out. An outside picture. Straighten her up a bit. Okay. Hopefully they won't notice. Them flipping one of their dogs' paws backwards. Hopefully they won't notice. Shit, did I resize the other one? I don't think I did. These are actually a good size. Actually not bad. Maybe a little bit more up on the ankle there. Okay. Hey, it's Dudeness. How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me while I attempt to pay my rent. Speaking of rent, we are just 5 subs away from the next mod chat leak, y'all. Time to fry up some tortillas. Nice. Really hope tonight's game is high octane. Last night was kind of meh. Yeah, can agree with that a bit. What, like, I don't know if I misunderstood part of it, but like, with Penta offering 4,000 for that game, I mean, like, so everybody in that game had a chance to win the $4,000, which is the same amount that you'd win at the very end. The top 2 would be advancing instead of the top 3. So it's just like, the only risk is just that one placement? Like, do I have that right? The only risk was just that one top placement? But you could still win $8,000 potentially? So I'm just like, why wouldn't they all be about that? I don't get it. Like, I feel like that was a no-brainer for everybody. You could win the winning amount right there and still have a chance at 4,000 more. Like, why would they all not be about that? Just because of the restart? I mean, I guess, like, $4,000 really worth going to bed on time? Fuck, man. Like, I just didn't get it. 3 of them are already winning. I know, but like, I don't know. I just feel like the pros there, like the potential there, was just way more for everybody. Did I fuck up the paw there? Is that what it looks like? Oh, that's colored nail. It's like, what the fuck is with that? I'm with you, as a dumb move. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, yes, you're winning, but you could also be winning in a game. I don't know. I'm having trouble forming my thoughts about it. Hope Mantis doesn't have another moment. He's been very problematic. I know that Gilf comment was just way over the top. Felt like the Mantis of old. The old game night Mantis. There's a couple things. Team Tiz is already guaranteed win. Didn't want to throw it away on a roll of the dice. Yeah, I still feel like the potential for so much more. Cause like, you're still, like, even with the guaranteed win, like, you cut your potential winnings in half there. And it's still not a guaranteed win. Like, you got the the finale. Could have just walked away with 4,000 fucking dollars from this one. Or they could have split it. The no split rule was not in effect yet. They could have figured some splitting shit out too. Everybody could have won. See, there's a lot of shit they could have done. I feel like they were panicking and, like, I don't know, felt like they had to make a decision right away. But also, Chief was so drunk and couldn't understand what they were fucking saying to him. So that didn't really help either. Call it Gear Fear and Tarkov. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's definitely the possibility to walk away with nothing at that point, but I mean, you already got your alliances, so that's you'd have half the people with you already. Like, Chief would have had her back. I don't know. I feel like you still had a pretty strong you still got a pretty strong chance at a lot of money there. I would have gone for it. That's just me, though. Very easy for me to say that as a viewer. I wasn't there. I wasn't playing. I mean, I was there, but I wasn't playing. Hindsight and all that as well. Soup's handed in that game, yeah. I believed him at first, like, when he said, like, yeah, it's a strat that I saw, I was like, alright. Sounds like some random thing stupid enough to work, maybe, but clearly it fucking did not. Like, it could have if he would have tried pushing, you know, alliances from that, but he just didn't. I've been like, hey, remember when I got you that property for super cheap? Or whatever? I don't know. Soups was on one. Yeah, he kind of threw. Yeah, the logic works until you use it. Where is it? Color balance in here. Don't know how much that's actually adding. A little bit. Might actually brighten up the dog. I think I went a little too dark. A little softer on the contrast. That looks better. Okay. I think it was the contrast I had a little too high. Do you not get money from the property being auctioned? No. No. It just goes to whoever pays the most. Like, I could see it as a strat of, like, trying to bleed early game money or something like that. But I think that can backfire super easily, and you'll just end up paying more for your shit properties. A couple parts of this dog I want to fix up. That's better. And probably just get rid of this little spot, so I don't really what's going on here. Alright, now for the other pup, Seymour. I think a high auction play would work after a few passes when everyone's low on money, but it's like chess. Gotta see the board and how the cards are playing out. Yeah. Yeah, it's... I think it's a strategy, it's just very high RNG. Yeah, if he didn't auction any of that shit, he probably would have won. He was... What did he land on 3 properties his first turn? So far, you only gotten 1 top 3 of all your gambas? Damn. Dope photo so far? Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm liking it. Trying to find one for the next dog that'll work. That's not a great picture. Didn't really send me the greatest of pictures for this dog. But I think this one will work. It's gonna be kind of at an angle. Of course, once again, the ears blending in with the background that is the same color as their ears. Oh, actually, got it pretty good. Bit of fur up on the ears. Get rid of that part. Alright, pretty good. Not quite where I wanted that. There, perfect. Done. There we go. There was once I sent a picture to a customer where like I had some extra like bit of their dog, like this is like an extra arm just like floating off in the on the side that I like forgot to remove, but it was like down here is what I was looking at, so I just didn't scroll up and see it. They're like, it looks good, but why is part of their arm floating up there? Like, oh yeah, whoops. This is gonna be annoying. So let's see. Touch bigger. Fucked up neck is throwing me off. I can't like see it right. Need to get rid of this. So just to add some neck right along here. Actually, I have to do some work on the costume back here. Not expecting. Normally I don't need to do, because the dog's head is wide enough to cover this part up. Huh, shit. I'll just do leg. This. Well, that doesn't really make sense, does it? Annoyed with this one already. I'm trying to resize it. Let's see what I can do here. Part of it just like sticking out. Mostly in the shadow. That's not bad, actually. Something like that. Need the other half of the shirt collar. Yeah, kinda. Maybe I can just... there we go. That's a little bit more covered up. The dog's doing the Jerry Springer. Penta's Jerry Springer look, see? Okay. Actually not looking too bad. That paws are a little bit more distinct. Shit. Add a little bit more space back. Oh, that's why. So stupid. Okay. I feel like his paw's kind of at the wrong angle too. This looks kind of weird coming in up like that. Maybe remove a bit, make it look like it's bending. This always happens with this one. I just have to make like the most ridiculous fucking tiny little edits. Just make this shit work. Because he's very dependent on the shape and size of the dog's heads to see for how well they'll fit. Hey Arpia, behind the scenes work, it's true. Some neck for Seymour here. Done with that. Done with that. Done with that. Well, that's kind of annoying. Actually, that might fit in. Probably include that actually. Have that go up the side of his head like it actually is, I suppose. Let's see. Finally got your work schedule the day before you start. Hey, at least you got it. That was like up here. Alright. Just go. Yeah, there's not enough there for me to do anything with. Yeah. I'm not even gonna do that. Let's just go like this, stretch it out a bit. Wednesday, Sundays off. Closes at 6. Nice. It's not bad at all. Let's just put that underneath the costume. Oops. Here. A little bit of a shape there. And then look at that. Perfect. Just about. And since these, I believe, are greyhounds, they're not exactly super furry. So I don't really need to worry about fuzzing them up too much. Just a little bit up here. Oh. Wrong part. Copy. Apply the mask. Just get rid of that hard edge. And now we got a fuzzy pup. Let's cut a little bit more out of the ear than I wanted. Fuzz up his ears. Pretty much the only fuzzy part. Sometimes the soft edges are a little bit too soft too. Like here. Kind of just blends into the background. I don't really want that. And it's sales and you love selling shit? Well, there you go. And in the tech industry, so you can put your certs to work. Well, shit, man. Congrats. It's always nice getting a job that, you know, fits with what you like doing and, you know, with what you have done. Wait. That's actually part of the dog, isn't it? Oh, yeah. He's a fuzzy boy. Okay. Looking pretty good, I think. Couple more adjustments here. Gotta remove a little bit of fingers there too, I just noticed. I'm awake. Reflections in the eyes like this is pretty tough to do anything about most of the time. It's kind of hard to see. I guess the bottom... I'll just add some shine. Shine, a little bit of shine, blur them up. What do y'all think? See anything needs to get fixed? Anything jump out? We won't get in trouble for saying anything about it looks bad because I want to make sure it looks perfect. And oftentimes I will just miss stuff. The ear, I don't really know because like the dog is actually like at an angle there. So I don't know if I want to like copy over part of that ear or just kind of leave it. 'Cause that is actually what it looks like. And the dog is, you know, kind of doing that angle there. That one I might just leave up to the customer. The neck on the left bothers you? Like this part? The neck? Oh, that's this dog's fur. Yeah, that is this dog's fur. Maybe it's a little too dark. Yeah, it was this dark. Or, yeah, here. And maybe something like... It's very yellow. Yeah, I do want it a little darker, but I think you're right. It was kind of bothering me too. What do we think of that? These usually take a little bit longer. I want to make sure I just get them all looking good. Yeah, this is one of my favorite ones to do. Alright, get that saved up. Alright, and if you want your own painting of your own pup or cat or lizard or yourself, check out my website there, send me an email, and I will certainly help you out. And let me know if, yeah, or deer as well. Just had some in a recent one, actually. Some deer in the background. Cavalry uniformed. Like on horseback? No. But we could easily do that. Like the designs in the shop are just like some of our like more common default designs that we just have available, like readily available to just order on the website. Most of what we do is custom work. So people would just email us, be like, my dog is a Jedi. Like, I probably should just add an option for a Jedi, but I'm worried about Disney, so I haven't done that. But, you know, I got like fucking step siblings up there, so that's like, I don't know. Maybe I should just add the Jedi. I got a couple Star Trek ones too. Epic wizard fight with cats? Like something you would put on the side of a van? Yeah, absolutely. We've had that actually. Had an epic wizard fight with cats. Pretty sure we got one actually. I remember doing that. You make my dog a Ferengi? Yes. Actually, I would give that to my designer because he once made a dog into Jar Jar Binks, and it was the fucking funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. It did so much better than I could have. Like, he took the dog's floppy ears, and he, like, blew them up and put them over Jar Jar Binks' actual ears. It looks so good. It's the funniest fucking thing. I bet he could do something similar with the Ferengi. No, now that I think about it, I might even be able to do that. It'd be an interesting one. It's called a laser sword person. Recreate the dude throwing his shoe at George W. Bush, but it's your cat throwing the shoe. As a painting? I mean, it would be the back of your cat's head throwing the shoe. Because, you know, there wasn't a front-on angle of that guy. Got a preview of it? Yeah, let me find it. I always put Star Wars in those file names so I can easily find that shit. We've done a shitload of Star Wars ones over the years. There's a lot of really good ones. Got Thrawn, Krennic, Leia, Chewie, Han, Luke, Yoda, some Ewoks, Kylo Ren, random assorted Jedi, and then of course Jar Jar Binks as a dog with tennis ball moons in the background. I forgot about the tennis ball moons. Or suns, whatever they're supposed to be. Yeah, it's Tatooine, because there's Luke's house. Oh, fuck, man. That's such a good... That is one of my favorites. It's so fucking goofy and weird. Spaceballs, the pet painting. Yeah, there you go. This one's one of my favorites. Kylo Ren. The fucking frame just makes it. Oh, it's so good. Not even that, actually. Just the painting is really good in itself. The frame makes it a lot better, but that's just one of my favorites by far. I think the Krennic one turned out really well, too. I really like that. Got the Empire symbol behind him and everything. Oh, and the Grand Admiral Thrawn. What's that? Wait, where's that one? 35. 35338. Did I not put the name in that? It's your favorite so far? It's a good one. I really like it. It turned out really well. I'm looking for another one, but painting of it. Did I never download that? Shit. 5338. Where the fuck is that painting? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I never downloaded these. These are so good! What? This looks so good! How did I never see this? Fuck me, dude. How did I miss this? Christ. So yeah, sometimes I just fucking miss emails. Damn, 1 second. I gotta... From September? Hold up. Sorry, I'm organizing my files. Apparently I fucked them up. Just didn't save them when I should have. Fucking batch is this? He's been playing Cookie Clicker 12 hours off stream. I mean, it's an idle game. I don't think he's been active that whole time. Where the dick? 35338. 352. Okay, it should have been in here. What the fuck? Sorry. Found out I fucked up some of my files, so now I'm fixing that. Batch 132. What the fuck? How was that 132? Okay. Completed. 32. Yeah, I didn't put anything. Fuck. Okay. 338. Fuck, what is this? Custom 2, alright. 2. Dog as Grand Admiral Thrawn Star Wars. Wait, that's framed. Framed. I even asked for extra photos and I just didn't save them. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me this day. How did I fucking do this? God, this looks so good though. Fuck. I didn't put Star Wars in the title in any of these. It's part of the problem. Where the fuck? Whatever, that's weird. Well, check this shit out. Grand Admiral Pup. Can't believe you got addicted to that damn game again. Yeah. I opened it in Chrome. I don't know if I'm gonna... I might have to just stop myself. Cookie clicker, into Snood, into Monopoly, back into Snood. That would be a day. Here's the other Grand Admiral Thrawn dog. I think I like this one a little bit more. But he looks more angry. Him playing cookie clickers, just more hope Snood's around the corner. Hey, Snood is alright. I'd be okay with that. Well, I was kind of hoping he'd be live by now. That's all I had, that's all I had lined up for Photoshop. Unless someone else wants to make an order right now. Any live orders? I'll work on it right now. TikTok just told you it costs $40 for a 15-second ad in Times Square. So business idea. 15 seconds. For... I don't believe that. Unless it's like where in Times Square? Like some tiny screen behind a fucking wall? I can't imagine anything you see in Times Square is cheap to advertise. But hey, I'd be cool with throwing up a Splendid Beast ad. What the fuck? How? And there's no filter on it? Nice. Great job, guys. That seems like a horrendously bad idea. Ooh, excuse me. Well, shit. What do we do now? Live meta react? Could use the podcast screen for a little bit. Live meta reactions. It's Chris telling people not to spoil shit. What, for the Oregon Trail stuff? Why else spoil? Oh. Oh, movies. Spider-Man. Oh. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. I'm not scrolling up. Got a scene spoiled. Yeah, fucking, you're free to yell at people that do that. People are supposed to be using spoiler tags for stuff. Especially for something as new as that. Thanks for the link. Become a pixel star and take over Times Square to be featured on the world's largest social feed. Your content will display on the TSX digital billboard located at 47th and 7th Street, the busiest intersection in the world, in prime viewing space in front of Duffy Square, with over hundreds of thousands of visitors each day. That's interesting. I have to download their app, of course. Maybe, maybe I can talk to Burb or some of the other talented artists in the community about this. This is interesting. I'm gonna think about this. I'm actually gonna look at this. I feel like that could actually do something. Because people in New York got money. There's a lot of wheels turning in my head right now. My demographic, it's definitely a lot of them in New York. People in New York have money. These are kind of a luxury item that are a little bit expensive, so that all lines up. Wall space is at a premium. Something to keep in mind. Because it's New York. We do have small sizes for sale, so that's good. 8x10s are pretty small. Is that a Liney shirt? Sure is. My parents go to the Leinenkugel Lodge in Wisconsin or wherever the fuck that is, like once a year, and get me a bunch of Leinenkugel stuff. When I was in college, I really liked Leinenkugel. I haven't really had it in a long time though. Mr. Big Penta ad? That would be pretty funny. You know, those 15 seconds are going to at least draw some traffic. Yeah, I think so. What's happening? We're talking about this, this thing called TSX. And you can, for like 40 bucks, you can upload a 15-second video that'll be displayed in a very prominent screen in Times Square. So I'm, thinking about the logistics of that and if it's feasible for me. And I'm thinking it might be worth a shot. Now I'm thinking what kind of video I would upload. And that got me thinking to people like Burb and other talented artists, because I don't really have any fucking video that I could upload. This would just be me holding the one painting, the one Splendid Beast painting I have. It's like, hey, look at this. Space Boy's cat, in fact. You want to see it? You want to see Bon Bon? I'll be right back. I'll go get Bon Bon. Never able to get this to Space Boy, unfortunately. Shortly after I had this made, he dealt with some stalker shit. So I think he didn't really want to give out his address or anything like that, which I totally understand. So I ended up with this painting of Bon Bon. Space cat. And I got a couple of his favorite space formations up there. I'm sad he never got it, but maybe someday. Maybe someday Penta will get back to me about that painting of Eli Block. Remember that whole stream room decor thing that we did? And the only thing he got from that is the Scarface wallpaper. I don't even know if that was an idea from that. The TOS says no URLs or links. Well, that sucks. I just say Google Splendid Beast. Suppose that would work. But I mean, when it's like this, though. Hold up, not Photoshop. Discord. Yeah, so like when you have, how do you pass that up? How do you pass that up? I will not rest until I see this on Penta's wall. Gonna make it happen. Has fucker ordered that yet? I think there's a lot of money floating around right now that he needs to keep an eye on. Yeah, and Ellie Zoe. It's a great idea. Zoe with the helmet. That is a good idea, actually. I should do that. Bet Soda would jump on this in a second. Google, visit, plenty of words to get around. Yeah, probably. Can you, like, say websites in that thing? Can I, like, say splendidbeast.com? Or they just don't want you, like, typing it? That'll be a fun one. Says no URLs links, so maybe. No QR codes. Play cookie clicker now. I don't have the Steam version, I got the browser version. And I don't really like pulling up my browser. Rejected. All other website links, URLs, QR codes, phone numbers, addresses, political or religious messaging, copyrighted content. Just to post memes, a shitpost billboard. I'll look into it. Might be worth it. Interesting. Nothing else. It's not in Discord, huh? I wonder what he's up to right now. Could leak something from mod chat. We are just 5 subs away from the next mod chat leak. We are almost there. Barbie and Oppenheimer fueled the 4th biggest overall weekend in domestic box office history. Behind only the debut frames for massive franchise entries, Avengers Endgame, Infinity War, and Star Wars The Force Awakens. How? How are these two movies going so fucking crazy? I don't get it. That's one thing I don't get. You can upload the following. Content that promotes you, your personal brand, your business, or your business brand. Oh, okay, cool. Don't all Pentamods have a red rotary phone with a direct line to his personal cell phone? It's only for emergencies. Oh, you can link social media. Okay. I do have a Facebook page. Memes are the best adverts, honestly. You're right. I should make a Barbie design. Actually. I'm gonna write that down. That's actually a... Jesus. God, why is this so loud? That's actually a really good idea. I'm gonna do that later today, maybe. New featured Splendid Beast design. I'm hesitant to call it the Barbie. I try not to use the exact trademark names, but that might be okay. Mattel don't like that shit? I don't know. I don't know how they are. I would just have to, like, if I don't call it the Barbie, it would just have to be something that would be, like, interchangeable with Barbie. The pink doll. Barbara, blonde lady. Well, like, for, like, the Step Brothers one, I went the Step Siblings. So, you know, you can still tell exactly what it is, but still different. I don't know if I'll be able to get a good one for Barbie. What the old Nick shows call them? How shows have Let's chips? I don't know. Dolls? The doll? Hey, Chris. All I can think of is Rugrats and Cynthia. I have to think about that one. Malibu Stacy, yeah. Yeah, I should use that. I don't think Fox goes after people, do they? We have done cartoon paintings before. Those are always pretty fun. Never Simpsons, though. Haven't done a Simpsons one before. Done Futurama. That was a really good one, actually. Why would you be afraid of fox? You don't even know what sound they make? Of a fox. I gotta share this one. Let's see. Browser window, image glass. I love how that one turned out. Absolutely one of my favorites. Painters are really good at doing cartoons. I was pretty surprised how well it all turned out. Like all the lines are super clear and very exact. Okay, hold on. I almost forgot about this one. Yeah! Website says I still live in Austin. Yeah, I gotta update that. It doesn't really matter. As far as anyone knows, I still live in Austin. I'm not gonna... I live in a much smaller city now. I'm not gonna say exactly where I live. I love that one. Almost forgot about that. I just searched Futurama and it came up. You say state? Yeah, Illinois. I live in Illinois. No? North Oregon? Should just say that on the website. No. Gotta practice the misinformation so you don't get rusty. It is a skill. Skills need to be honed. Well, shit. I really thought he was gonna go live before I even finished. Thought today was gonna be a long boy day. Not even on Discord. What's your favorite part of North Oregon? The not burnt part. The parts that aren't on fire. That's my favorite part. It's accurate to say, right? Isn't it always on fire? song's getting a little dirty. I too prefer places that aren't on fire. Yeah, those are nice. Northern Oregon's pretty chill. Huh. I just assume that entire coast is on fire at any given time. I wonder if I can find the centaur picture. There is a painting. One of the first ones the company did was of a person as a centaur. Years before I joined the team. But I remember seeing it when I was poking through some of the old files. Let me see if I can find it. Excuse me. Fire bad. Not fire good. Agree. Feel like there's less fires this year? I hope so. I don't really have any way to tell, but I know they've been bad in Canada. Northern Oregon's insulated with lots of rain. Oh, that doesn't. No items match my search. Shit. I have to go hunting for the centaur. Where the fuck was that old picture? That old creepy ass picture. Other? Had a pretty wet year so far. That's good. Crazy snowpack last year helped Cali a lot. Yeah, I kind of heard about some of that on the Ghost Town Living YouTube. The guy that lives up in Cerro Gordo that bought the town. He was saying how the lake over by where he lives, that was the water was rerouted to Los Angeles like 150 years ago. The lake's refilling up because they've had such a crazy snowfall that they like had to divert some of the water back to it. So now the lake's refilling. Or something like that. Yeah, Brent. In fact, if you are a watcher of Brent's channel, you'll know that the American Hotel, one of the big beautiful buildings in Cerro Gordo, burnt down. If you remember in one of his first videos, he was showing around the American Hotel. There is this big, gigantic, beautiful painting behind the bar of a woman in a dress standing out in the desert. Let's see if I can find a picture of it. Yeah, the one that was painted by Sylvia Winslow. It was originally a nude woman, and then the dress was painted over it later. Oh, there it is. It's already there. So that's the painting that was in the hotel there. But I'm misleading you slightly when I say that, because this is what you're seeing is actually the recreation of that painting that burnt, because I took it upon myself to go through that video, take as many fucking screenshots as I possibly could whenever he had this on screen. I stitched them all together, I used other pictures that had been taken in previous years, put them all together, upscaled it, fixed it up, and I sent it to my painters, and they made this. This is not the old painting, this is the new one. And if you look it up in the old video, you will absolutely not see a difference. It is incredible how well they were able to match it. It came out beyond more perfectly than I could have ever hoped. I had a hell of a time getting that over to Brent. If you're at all familiar with where he lives, it's very, very much out there. And originally, DHL was telling me that they weren't going to deliver this until I was just like pleading with them to like get it with one of their partners that could get it to them, and they did. So he does have it. I just don't think he's unboxed it yet. I think he's waiting for the first level of the American Hotel to be finished to reveal that. So very few people actually know that this exists and that there's already a replacement. But yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite things I was able to do with the company. I'm really, really excited to see it in the hotel once it's built up again. 'Cause they've been making good progress on that. I think they're working on interior stuff now for the first floor. Gonna be a real bad year for fires. Entire month has been like 20 above on average. Oh, damn. Bodhi was looking for seasonal people to live and work on site. Wanted to do it so bad. Brent? Or is Bodhi someone I don't know? He has so many people up there now that actually is like a living city again. Because it seems like there's always people working, and Bodhi's a ghost town in California. Oh yeah, didn't he do a video about that recently? I think he visited it or something. Maybe it was another one. I remember him talking about Bodhi before. Sheppy goes down into the mine? I don't know about that. Maybe. I think I would do some of the like the library where it's just like an add-it. I don't think I would go Sheppy yearns for the mine. If he ever finds that that entrance, or like fixes up that second entrance to the Union Mine, I would go in it through there. But I don't think I could ever go down a rope down that shaft or take that elevator shaft. Or take the elevator. The fucking elevator that was built in the 1800s that he still uses regularly. Damn, dude, you got some fucking balls if you doing that shit. But, I'm really excited for the day that I can actually go visit and see that painting in person. Like, it'll be a lot of fun. Very much a full circle kind of deal. It's the thought of going in a cave makes you panicky. Yeah. I am claustrophobic, so I don't know if I could actually do it or not. That's why I feel like if he finds that opening on the Union Mine, like from the outside where you could just walk in, I could do that. Like if it's a mine you could just walk in and walk out, I'm okay with that. But if you have to like start squeezing through tight things or use a rope of any kind, nah. I'm not doing that shit. Hell no. Lots of caves here, they're nice. Do you like ghost towns in general? Yeah, I find them pretty interesting. I think Cerro Gordo just captured my interest a lot more because of Brent's passion with it, and he just knows so much about it, and he's always finding new things, and you know, just the thought of just like being able to dig around in that stuff and finding old artifacts. That's my jam. I would love to do that shit. Go metal detecting, just like digging around, finding old stuff, the jeans. Yeah, become an as above, so below scenario. Yeah, when I come across the wooden beam that says "Abandon all hope, ye who enter here," that's when I would turn around. That's the point in the movie. I would turn around. And I would dig through the rock if I had to. Not the car in the middle of the earth or the phone? Yeah, I know, it's weird, right? The car that disappears into nothingness. So many abandoned mines here? Oh, I'm sure, yeah. Are all over out there. Closest abandoned mine, got someone who wrote run a whole bunch. Yeah, it's just like... I can't even like be scared at that, because it's like... There was a guy standing there writing run. This is like, that's movie... That's like scary movie type shit, you know? If there was actually a danger that you had to run from, why would some dumbass stand there and write run 50 times, you know? That wouldn't get me. I would laugh. It's a good movie. As Above, So Below? Yeah, it's my favorite. That is my favorite horror movie. Not my favorite movie, my favorite horror movie. That, the combination of claustrophobia and just the existential dread, like, it makes your palms start sweating like instantly just thinking about it. Like I can feel it already just thinking about it. Like that shit gets to you. You're slut for found footage? Yeah, it's kind of like found footage, isn't it? I think it's like halfway to found footage. Because a lot of it's like from that dude's perspective, isn't it? I never saw VHS. You ever heard of the Poughkeepsie tapes? Don't know if I'm saying that right. Actually, know somebody that was in that. A friend of mine acted in that, one of his first acting jobs. Not convinced it's not a snuff film. I never watched it. I never saw it. I just know he's in it. I downloaded it once. Kind of flipped through it and I was like, this is weird. I just never watched it. Sorry, 1 second. Man. Sorry, that was a bit of live offline reacting. It's good? Is it? I never saw it. I might give it a watch. Would you download a car? Yes. Oh! Speaking of downloading stuff... I can't show most of this. Alright. I was going through some of my old stuff, and I found this letter that I'd kept. I got in college from my old, my old internet service provider at the time. It's a copyright infringement notice. Infringement details. Name of work: Iron Man 2. Date 2010. What month is that? I don't know how they did their days or months. Probably October? 2010, October 9th. Reporting agency, Paramount Pictures. Paramount went after me. Man, I just remember getting this, and I just nearly pissed myself laughing. Shit was so funny to me. Copyright infringement may also subject the infringer to liability to the copyright owner for as much as $250,000 for each infringement. Fuck yourself. You know what that letter did? That letter spurred me to stop using torrents. And I found an even better, more secret way of illegally downloading all of my shit. So thank you for sending me that copyright infringement notice and kickstarting me to a better way of piracy. But that's all I'm going to say about that. So I don't want to actually get in trouble. Nope, I sure don't. No links here. What did you just delete? Oh, yeah, you're fine. Just don't link anything. You can talk about it, but just, yeah, don't. No links. Your dumbass brother downloaded The Sims 2 and all the DLC around that time. Got one of those at your dad's house. Your first time at yourself. Congrats. Excuse me. Theory crafting, yeah. Yeah, that reminded me of that. You wouldn't download Iron Man 2, would you? I sure did. Boy, what a disappointing movie. This is all educational information for your cybersecurity career. Yeah, there you go. This is an educational stream. Ooh, we got Penta in offline chat saying, shut up, 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 shut up. Fuck, misspelled, and then Alright, so he's doing good today. Alright. Well, he's awake. Suppose I can change my category. Just chatting. Okay, let me change it again, because it just changed it back for some reason. Just chatting. Here we go. We just chatting. Got the announcement ready? Sure do. First thing I did. Actually, I'm gonna update it a little bit with some emotes. I fucking love Penta X. It's my favorite emote. Whatever uses it. Oh god, he's on the cold brew again. He's on the cold brew! We're still just 5 subs away from a mod chat leak. Can we get an art/just chatting mod chat leak? We're so close, just 5 subs. Get Aaron on offline pin. I think Mr. Big Penta's keyboard is sentient. Monopoly finale canceled. Cookie clicker all day. Would be something. You go pick up creamer for your coffee you still haven't made yet. Yeah, I got my my pick-me-up right here. Well, he was just in chat. But he was telling people to shut up, so I don't know if that means he's gonna go live soon or not. I don't know if I want to start up a game right now if he's about to go live. Bong water? That'll wake you up. That's for sure. Remember to check those follows, y'all. Check those primes. If you like going live messages, if you'd like to know when I go live, I always post one in the Discord. I have a Discord server. Feel free to join that. We are just chillin'. We gotta find some new games to play, I think. I feel feel like I'm reaching end of life with 7 days, unless I pick up a new big project in there. I do want to keep playing, but just don't know what. I was also considering just looking for another like Twitch integration game, because that could be kind of cool. RimWorld? I would definitely do that. I'm waiting for an update on one of the mods that I use, because I don't like playing without it. Save our ship too. 7 days over? I don't think it's over. I've been playing it so much, I'm feeling a little burnt out. And I just need something new to focus on, something new to do. Because I kind of completed my whole base. Like, I don't have anything else to do there that I can think of. Except just, like... I guess I could fix up the inside. But that won't really even take very long. Just decorating, pretty much. BattleBit's always fun, easy to jump in and out. Yeah, I haven't played that one yet. I still might. It's just not really quite grabbing me. Hey bro, how you doing? Glad to see ya. Thought about making a big base in the desert. Definitely a lot of possibilities. Moff was telling me that Vermintide has Twitch integration, so that could be fun. I haven't really heard of most of these other games. Noida? Doesn't Ronnie really like Noida? I'll have to look. Hey, Jono. Mr. Big Founder Jono. Baldur's Gate 3 in a few days? Ooh, really? That could be interesting. Haven't played a Baldur's Gate game in a long time. Just got back home? Nice. Just in time for Monopoly finale here pretty soon. The best pocket medic. Herbalife salesman player. Really aren't very many games with Twitch integration. Marbles, words, chess, 7 Days to Die. It's like they're all just like puzzle party games and shit, and then 7 Days to Die. Jackbox games. GeoGuessr. Oh, interesting. Minecraft. Oh, there's an extension. That's interesting. I might be interested in that. Monop time? Yeah! It's coming up. Many proximity chat bits. Yeah, TF2 is on my list too. I can't I was Thinking about doing that. Can't really decide. I did install it. That was the first step. League 2v2 v2v2 is your current addiction? Never played League. I was not a MOBA guy. Played some Han in college, and that's how I learned I despise MOBAs of all kind. All of them. They're all terrible. Every single one of them. All of them. Forever. Yep, and exactly. Right there. Immediately, it's hardly a MOBA. So people always say, it's a MOBA, man. It's a MOBA. It's what it is. Not a LOL guy. Never will be. Can't do it. But yeah, I know I did ruin myself by choosing like the worst one to start with. And my buddies were telling me the other day that I used to play it with, apparently it's back. Like the Heroes of New Earth is back, supposedly. I don't know if it's like official or like private servers or somehow it's back. So that was pretty fucking surprising to me. None of your friends like to play the games you like. All they want to play is COD. Oh, that sucks. I have a lot of overlap with my friends, but right now they're all D4, I think. And I'm unfortunately done with Blizzard forever. Said a long time ago I would never buy another Blizzard game. I'm sticking to it. And it just didn't grab me. Didn't hook me. I don't think anything will hook me the same way D2 did back in the day. Just too good. It's perfect. It's a perfect game. Not even current D2. Like maybe 4 major patches ago, D2. So like at least 10 plus years. There was just some updates they made like late into the game, like after it was dead basically, that just fucking ruined it. A lot of the really fun builds. And they did all the synergy stuff, changed a whole shit ton of the skills. See, I remember back in the day, you could play Necro, and you could make people fucking leave your game or crash their computer because you had so many skeletons and minions and shit. You can't do that anymore. They put limits on that shit, which is boring. The new Paragon looks fun. I could never get into the Paragon stuff. I didn't do much D3 though, so I don't know. Yeah, Han was the toxic one, not LOL. Yeah, it's very true how that switched around, huh? I guess just because Han died, so something had to take its place, so to speak. Caveden got the D2 remaster and they ruined Trapson. Yeah. Man, do you remember back before Meteor Sorceresses were ruined? Oh, God, that was the best. You could just fill up the fucking screen with meteors just as fast as you could click. Oh, that was the best. You get a mana regen build and everything is just dead, man. Just casting meteors fucking everywhere. And then they added these cooldowns to it and just took out all the fun of it. just fucking ruined it. Like, they really just pushed the meta in a very specific way. It's like, you will use this skill for the best damage, and that's it. Fuck you. No fun. With the first Diablo, you could nuke or teardrop people's PCs from the chat lobby? I don't even know what that means. And the first Diablo had a shit ton of time in, too. I mean, I remember setting up trading games. They didn't even have trading in the game. Like, there was no mechanic to do it. You would have to set up, like, a trading game and then just, like, drop all of your shit in, like, a pattern over in one side of the town. And then, like, the other person would have to stand at the other side of the town and look at the stuff that's on the ground, tell you what they're interested in. It's just, like, basically the honor system for trades. Some people would demand money first, other people would demand the item first, and it's just like you're taking a chance either way. Some people would try to drop the item and then pick up their money quick and then pick up the item, and just like, you know, there's just no way to trade. Ultima Online? I never played that one. I played a bit of the acronym AC, you know, people use for Assassin's Creed. My brain always says Asheron's Call. I played Asheron's Call for a little bit. That was fun. Couldn't even play that at my own on my own home. I had to go to my brother's friend's house to play that one. That was a fun one. That's how I learned about MMOs. One of my brother's friends was playing EverQuest. I was like, what's EverQuest? Like, it's a game, but it never ends. So I was like, tell me more. Do go on. Got big into EverQuest 2. I think I played EQ1 for about a week, and then EQ2 came out. Played on Kithakor. That was a fun server. R.I.P. Kithakor. Got merged many years back. My dope-ass apartment with my best friend is gone. Now that was fun, the apartment decorating in EQ2, because so many quests and like collectibles and all sorts of shit. You would get trophies and just, you know, display things for your homes. And God, we decked the absolute fuck out of our place. We had every fucking collectible trophy you could possibly get, because I was huge into collectibles. Ugh, I will miss that shit. I don't even know if I have any screenshots of it. Just never think to take them in the moment. But I can still see it in my brain. Ooh, we got some debates going on offline. Penta says, alliances weren't even an issue. Some people just weren't in it to win. Real. People are blaming the rules when half the players were drunk and asleep at the keyboard. Yeah, it's fair. That's kind of... I'd say that's fair. There's a lot of people that were not locked in. And haven't been locked in throughout the whole thing. Yeah. Prez is like, this tournament's been great. I don't know why people complain. Penta, lots of no pixel frogs have been tuning in. So that makes
Ladies
sense.
and gentlemen.
Oh, there the man is.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get ready to Monopoly.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Gonna be sending it over to the big man, Penta himself. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the art and the just chatting segment. That was fun. I had fun. Hope you had fun. Nice chill little stream. We're still just 5 subs away from the next Mod Chat League. Okay. Can you do Penta stream react? Yeah, I'll react.
All day cookie clicker day.
Yeah!
Woo!
I'll react until it automatically sends you. I'm reacting. All day cookie clicker. Oh, he's already in it. He's already in it.
Right now. How many cookies am I at? I built a ton of temples.
I'll see you guys over in chat.
When I was,
Hope you have fun today. Ooh. Oh, he's breaking out the stuff. Oh, look over in chat. Look over in this channel.
I had like billions of cookies when I woke up.
That's so long.